Okay, so my video had cut off I only had a limited time to record a video because of course my phone has so much on it that it only has. So I have 10 minutes for this video to end this hour because I want to give you this information and I can only do it in 10 minutes. So as I was saying in my last video, I did a lot of mind reprogramming, rewiring. So, recording my affirmations of what it is that I truly believed. Another thing that I also did was subscribe to daily motivation, where I get a daily email motivating me for the day that also gave me affirmations. I would write those affirmations every day in my journal. I have journals and journals and journals of affirmations. So affirmations work if you work them. Some people say they don't work, but what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain. If you're not telling your mind something different, not telling your subconscious something different, it's just going to believe what you're telling it. So if you don't want to feel anger anymore, or you don't want to feel the guilt or the shame or any of that, or unworthy or not enough, you have to rewire your subconscious so it doesn't know any different. So whatever you're telling your subconscious, that's what it's believing. Whatever you're thinking in your mind, that's what it's believing. So start doing affirmations, record them, listen to them in the car, listen to them in the shower, listen to them when you wake up, listen to them when you go to bed. Start doing something, even if that's just it. Another thing, as I've gotten into my healing journey and working with my spiritual mentor, she has given us a practice on activating our light bodies every day. So initially, when I started with her 4 years ago, she would do these activation recordings. And every morning I was activating, listening to the recording every morning and every night, where I'm also cleansing and clearing my light body, and I'm putting a protective sphere around myself to protect me from the energies on the outside. So I had to listen to the videos over and over and over again until it integrated and I can do it within myself. So I no longer need to listen to the videos anymore. It took about 3 years. It took about 2 to 3 years to then integrate that in. So when I do it myself, I can feel myself activating. I can feel myself being cleansed. Another thing that I practice of cleansing my energy is using the violet flame. The violet flame will do wonders for you. Let me tell you, this will come in and cleanse, clear, and transmute all those negative energies in all of your centers and all of your light body. You just ask it. Be like, I ask and I ask that you come and cleanse me of this. You can go onto YouTube and find violet flame cleanses, and you can listen to them. I will put one in the description. I will be writing this description after. I will have to get somewhere. So I just want to post this video and then I'll do the description later at another time. But I just want to get this information to you so you can pick some of these things that I've experimented with to find what works for you. And that's what I've had to do in this whole healing journey, is finding the different practices that work for me. Another practice that I've done is tapping, EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. It frees you of those emotions that are trapped in your body. Tapping Solutions is a really great app to get. They have a free version where you're limited to the collection, but you pay $99 a month, or I think it's $94.99 a year, and you have access to their whole entire collection. And they have tappings on anything and everything that you could possibly think of. So I highly recommend doing that. I'm not going to show you how to do that, but I guess I could. So a lot of times you're starting on your hand right here and you're saying, even though I may feel like I'm not good enough, I love and accept myself. So you start with the negative emotions first, and then you start moving to the points of the eyebrow, and then the side of the eye, and then under the eye, and then under the nose, under the mouth, the collarbone, and then right here under your arm and the top of your head. So you can go through these practices and release those emotions, and you continue doing the practice until there's no more charge. The emotions are gone. And they have tons of challenges. And so whenever I feel like I need to release some emotions, tapping is my first place to go. My mom, again, is another one who, recommended all this stuff to me. So it's like, I am just so grateful for her. Even though I've held on to so much resentment towards her, she has helped me in so many ways. And I just want to say how grateful I am to her, because I don't think that I would be in this place of peace and acceptance and love within myself if she had not introduced me or told me about these different practices. So these practices have been a huge part of my healing journey and has helped me get to this place within myself of absolutely loving myself, loving my life, and being at peace, and being able to flow through my life and my day feeling grateful and feeling blessed. And so, pick some of these. They're so simple to do. But the more that you do them, then it just becomes natural to you. Then it just becomes second nature to you. And so, choose one or two of these to start implementing into your day. I also highly recommend that you go and watch the 52 weeks of self-care, truth or dare, because those will give you some practices as well that you can start doing and incorporating in your life to find that peace, because we all want peace, right? Isn't that what the pageant people say? I just want world peace. We just want world peace. Well, I just want world peace within my own world, within my own self, in my inner self, my own inner world. And I can't tell you how much I've destroyed in my world that I now have built up a new world within me. A new, peaceful, loving world that is filled with rainbows and butterflies and fairies and magic and mystics and all kinds of wondrous things. And, you never know what's going to work for you until you try it. So I highly encourage you to try some of these practices and really get into it and really begin your healing journey, because I ask you, do you really want to live with all that pain, that trauma, and that regret and feel like shit your whole life? Like, do you really want to do that? Because if you do, then you could just stop this video and you can go move on and do something else. But if you actually want to find some peace and you actually want to bring more love into your life and you actually want to live the life that you deserve, then I highly encourage you and challenge you to pick a practice. Pick something and stick with it. They say it only takes 21 to 29 days to implement a new practice into your life, implement a new habit. And this could be a habit. And that's what I did. I made these habits now. They weren't just practices. They're now habits, and they're things that I can't live without, or I can't go a day without, because I feel so good when I do them, or I feel so good when I experience them. And so those are just a few of many things that I have done to reach a place of peace within my life and within myself. And I encourage you to go find that peace and bring that into your life and into your world. And you know what? You might lose people. I'll tell you that. You'll lose people and you'll realize, I don't want to be connected to these people because they are not in alignment with me, or their energy does not feel good in mine. So I will say, you will lose people. And that's okay, because they were probably energy vampires anyway. So with that being said, because I only have a couple more, like a minute left on this video, So with that being said, pick some practices and go find peace and forgiveness. Accept yourself, love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Regardless if you have a family, you got a husband or a wife or kids or whatnot. But if you ain't feeling good in your body and in your life and in yourself, that other shit ain't gonna come. You're not gonna feel good in those relationships or in those jobs or in any of that. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me on Get to Know Quinn Hour. And I hope this was inspirational and encouraging for you to go start your own practice to peace. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.